Hi, welcome back to Eve TCG. My name is Tony, bringing you information from Pokemon to One Piece to Lorcana. It's a daddy and daughter duo, and we're back at it again. Exciting times. Filming this Saturday, the day after the opening of, I'm sorry, the pre-release of OP14. Exciting times. A lot to talk about. A lot to catch up on One Piece. Really excited. Um, yeah, drove, live here in Wisconsin in the Midwest, drove to our nearest Bandai store in Illinois, and was lucky enough to get some One Piece items and wanted to share them. This is what released yesterday. Uh, OP14. The got the goodies here from the Bandai store, and yeah, I got my I'm sorry, Azuri Seeds OP11 booster box. So the news on this box from Bandai for all the partners that sell the booster boxes for Bandai, we're told, I guess, kind of forced to open the seal, so you can't get it sealed anymore. I'm sure there's a lot of LGSs that do, which are like game stores. Your local game store will probably sell them sealed that will charge you a markup. But yeah, now they come open, which I don't care because I'm going to open them up. I'm a fan. I love collecting it. And as you can see, um, yeah, hopefully I get some hits. I'm not going to open them in front of you guys because I'm not a fan of that. Let me know if you guys are, and I can start doing that. But I'm going to go ahead and open them all, and then I'll show you the hits from the packs because it'll take forever, you know? So that's Booster Box OP14, the Azure IC, and also got the two new illustration boxes from OP from One Piece Volume 5, Volume 6. There they are. And you get two packs of OP13, which I was telling you guys is the best set that's been released. Best set that's been released from One Piece so far. And we didn't get a lot of it. At least not yet. Hopefully there's reprints. But these packs are nearing $20 a pack now. I mean, I was buying them at Target for $5. I think you could get like a $9,000 card in there, the Luffy Red manga. You get a graded PSA 10. I think it's nearing 20 grand for one card. So it's like hitting a lotto ticket, but only probably a little easier. But you get the regular mangas, red mangas, and you get two packs and each one of these illustration boxes. So if you guys see them out there, hey, $25, you get two packs, OP13, each almost nearing $20. You get two packs of PRB2, which is the premium booster, which also has a great set. I mean, you're getting $40 worth of value. No, 20, 40, almost $80 worth of value, including the two promo cards. You get the promo card of Ace right there and Sabo. This one has Traffical Law and Don Quixote on there. So, yeah, great sets. Can't wait to rip these. Also got a starter deck. Um, the Egghead, the new Egghead starter deck, ST19, that I believe has a bonus pack. So we'll see what we get. Don't sleep on these guys because I was gonna film yesterday when I got this stuff, but um, I brought two starter decks from the store. They had a Shank starter deck, which is a little older, and they had the Ace starter deck. So because I wanted to play the game with my daughter, the game, the TCG, and I opened up that starter deck and it had a pack of OP11 in it. The starter deck was I think $12. I opened the one pack and I get the Shanks SP. I mean, it's a $140 card out of a $12 starter deck. So don't sleep on the starter decks and don't sleep on regular packs. Just don't feel forced to have to get a booster box. I mean, I love opening packs, so that's why I got it. But I mean, it's $130 at the Bandai store. I think they're selling them at stores for like 230 now. So that's the reason I drove down there just to save me try to get it as close to MSRP as I can or retail. But yeah, the hits don't just come in here. I mean, I might not get anything out of that box. Like I said, I bought two packs at Target for $5 each, and I pulled the Wanted Luffy, which is worth I don't know how much. It's over $500 or something. So yeah, don't sell yourself short. If you got $10 to spend, then find some packs if you can. And also got from Bandai a double pack. Got a double pack of the new set. So can't wait to crack them, rip them open, and I'll share with you guys. So anyways, let's get along with the news here. One Piece is still on fire. It's not coming down. It's gotten to the point where it's out of control for me. It's become unaffordable to buy the packs. I mean, not the packs, but the packs, the booster boxes, and even the cards that I want. I was eyeing OP, what is it, OP 11? No, Gear 2 Luffy from PRBO 1, I believe. I really love the art on that card, and it's like 11. No, it's probably more. I think it's 19,000 now, graded 10. Like it's way out of my ballpark. I mean, I'm a late 40s-year-old man, and like I said, I have bills, so I can't just throw everything into my favorite cards here. So yeah, if you were lucky and you bought cards 6 months ago, even graded cards, I mean, they must have 5 or 10x their value, at least 3x their value. I picked this Luffy up, and I'm not showing off. I'm just letting you guys know how much the market's increased. I'm glad I bought it, but I bought that super pre-release Luffy from the first starter kit, and it says super pre-release right on it. And I think I paid like $48 for this, and I saw the last one went for sale over $1,000 on eBay. It's nuts. So if you guys uh, if you guys got some, good for you. You guys did your homework. But if you didn't, and if you have the money, you want to buy this stuff, like stuff that's out there, promo cards that are hard to find. There's an Oda signature one. There's serial number Luffy, all kinds of Luffy cards. If you guys have the money and feel comfortable spending, grab it. I'm not saying not to. I'm not giving financial advice here. You do what you want with your money. I just know it's out of reach for me. I wish I would have got some more, but I'm happy with what I have, and I can't wait to open more and see what I get. And these I can't wait to open because I mean, like I said, these are OP13's got some bangers on there that are going for a lot of money. So I'm hoping to rip some, get some, and so yeah. Anyways, to go further along with the news. So One Piece, like I said, it's becoming more of a. Not only is it the manga that's on Netflix running for 25 years now, but it's becoming a culture. I mean, playing the game's fun. I'm having fun with that. I'm relatively new to it, still learning it. But it's becoming a culture where, if you guys follow the story, it's Luffy and his Straw Hat Pirates, and they're pretty much good pirates. So, and they're helping people at these different islands, kind of against oppression. And in the real world today, there's other countries out there right now. They're being oppressed by their governments, right? And I'm not trying to make this political. Trust me, I'm not into politics. But so these countries have their people oppressed. People are in poverty or in war. So a lot of the people are, they're revolting, they're revolutionizing and standing up for themselves, and they're starting to wave One Piece flags in these other countries as a sign of that they're not going to take this anymore. So it's becoming a culture. And besides that, there was news this past week that Logan Paul got into it. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. He was into Pokemon. He just announced he's collecting, One Piece, even though he called him, the character Monkey D. Luffy, called him Luffy D. Monkey. So I don't know if that was on purpose or he just is that new that he didn't remember. And then Mr. Beast now has announced that he's collecting One Piece cards. So I mean, it's just getting popular. More. It's been popular. Everyone's like jumping on it. So I'm glad I got in a little earlier. When my daughter was starting to collect Pokemon cards, I decided to do something different. I got into Lorcana, One Piece, um, just to do something different because that way she has more for her for when my time expires here on Earth. She has more variety of cards, and I don't want to collect Pokemon also because then she's gonna double up on that, which is not a bad thing, right? Because Pokemon is probably still king and will probably always be king. But I like One Piece. I can relate to it. Well, I don't know about relate to it. I think I just enjoy it more. The stories, it's keeping me entertained. To be honest, nothing against Pokemon people. I'm trust me, I buy that too. That's an investment for me. But my daughter's the one that's collecting it. I buy her one and I save her one for her future. Hopefully, it pays for college one day. Who knows, right? So yeah, I mean, diversification, right? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I got a little bit of Bitcoin going. I got a little bit of, One Piece, Pokemon, and I try not to put everything in one basket, right? It's better to diversify your money, right? Because you never know what will go down and what will go up, and right. So and right now, cash is still king, even though it doesn't buy much, right? So, anyways, so to go further along with the news, um, so we also vend. I've mentioned that before. We do vend at card shows. We started doing that. I collected baseball and football cards since I was a kid, and sometimes I got lucky rookie cards, sometimes I didn't, right? And so right now, what I'm doing vending with my daughter, she's doing her Pokemon trading there and getting what she wants for the cards that she's not a big fan of. And I'm offloading all my sports, all my baseball, all my football. I'm just offloading it because I used to buy the, Delman Young, rookie cards back then, and Barry Bonds, and which has an asterisk, right? And they've all gone down. They've all retired, or you know they've done some bad stuff after they retire, and their cards go down, right? And ever since I heard a player say that, they asked him, they interviewed him, and I forgot who he was, but they said, "How come you collect Pokemon instead of football cards or baseball cards, right?" And he responded with, "Because Pikachu will never tear an ACL or get an injury, right?" And it's true if you think about that. Like, these guys, these are, I guess, not real people, right? They're not real characters. They're drawn, they're animated, and they don't get injuries. So their cards will go up and down also, but with time, as they get older, they're not going to decrease in value. I at least believe that. Unless, I mean, it has to be something popular, right? It can't be just something that nobody likes, right? And I think One Piece has the fame, the popularity to keep afloat and stay going. I think it's gonna be around for a long time. There was another gentleman that also announced he's offloading all his sports cards on some famous platform. That I was listening to him on YouTube. He got interviewed, and he was saying the same thing, and how he was talking about how Michael Jordan rookie cards and whatnot, that he believes that's not going to happen anymore as much, because in today's generation, kids don't want to go out and play. Like, you gotta force them to go out play. I used to go out there with my kids and bikes and throw the football around, and take our bats to the park and play baseball. And today's kids, I see it, but not as much. You literally gotta force them out because they're all watching, playing video games. They're all watching their YouTube channels, their favorite content creator on TikTok. That's the niche, right? It's all digital. And I think that sports is like, there's not going to be people that are like we were, following Michael Jordan, or the best basketball player, or, the best, baseball and football players that we all like, right? So, I mean, I got my football player here. I collect, for my team, who's the Packers. Obviously, I hold them dear. So I'll go get that quarterback rookie card. But that's it. Does it increase in value over time? Not as much, unless he's Tom Brady, right? Like Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, the GOATs, right? So, but I think with One Piece, people can relate to the characters, and there's so many characters in the story, and it's a good-hearted story. It's got a good feeling to it. It took me a while to get into it. I'm not gonna lie, because the kitty voices in it a little high pitched for me, but after a while, I was drawn in, and now I can't stop. I'm all in. I love it. I think if you guys haven't tried it yet, you'll enjoy it. But yeah. Anyways, and another bit of news: One Piece just did a collab with Red Bull. So there's gonna be I think it's a Dawn card with a Red Bull can on it. That just came out, I think, 2 days ago, or at least I heard about it. So One Piece is doing all these collaborations. So, anyways, it's great. Also, being at the Bandai store, you had to be there early, get a ticket to get a booster box. I mean, I think there was 300 people in line, and they had enough boxes. So, are they going to print enough, for everybody? I don't know. I don't think they have the machines that Pokemon has. Pokemon's building a new facility also. So Bandai's going to need to hurry up and figure out how to make enough of these cards to make it affordable. I think them ripping the seal is a great idea, because it prevents scalpers, and you're limited to one, but it prevents scalpers from, trying to sell it. But I don't think it will, because if I didn't have access to it, I'd still buy a unsealed booster box. You risk that the cards have been, weighed, or you're getting dead packs. But just from being a fan, I'd probably still buy it. So I did buy it, right? But from someone else, I think I'd still buy it, because I want to open packs, and you can't find them. So Hopefully we get more than 2 waves. I think OP13 only got 2 waves at at your stores, your box stores like Target and Walmart and all that, Myers. Um, but hopefully we get more. If they start to produce more, I think that the prices won't go as crazy. But I think we're a long way before that happens. We're not. I don't think they're going to be able to print out enough cards to keep. It's global. It's worldwide. One Piece is not just the U.S. So we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna rip these packs, and I'll get back to you guys and let you know what I got. And let me know in the comments if it's something you guys are interested in seeing me opening packs. I've done it before, but it's not my thing, not my niche to watch other YouTubers do it. I like to hear news. I guess because it's an investment also, but I collect it. And just a heads up, guys, don't go all in heavy because we don't know. This could come crashing down. It could go to zero tomorrow, right? But I don't think it will. And number one, be a collector. Enjoy what you're buying. I'm enjoying One Piece. I want to open it. I want to collect it. I want to invest in it. I'm looking for returns in the future. Will they be there? Who knows? Who knows? I'm not 100% going in on everything. I'm not selling all my cars for it. But um, enjoy it. Be a collector first. And I don't know how much higher it can go because everything is ridiculously high right now. Booster boxes are over $1,000. Um, so just yeah, that's all I can say. And if you guys like what you're hearing here, give me a like, a subscribe, and a comment. And it's a father and daughter duo here, and we're just sharing our TCG experience and the news that we're hearing, listening to. And yeah, that's all I got. You guys have a good weekend. Enjoy. Stay warm out there. It's cold.